In 2020, I used to wake up at 3 p.m., not a.m., at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And not because I used to work hard at night, but because I used to binge watch YouTube for 6 hours at night. I used to sleep at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and 7 a.m. Sometimes. And I used to wake up at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 2 p.m. And to do what? I used to just go out with my friends and eat some street food, walk, not even do some good physical activity. Just go out, walk, find some new street food that we can try in our area and eat that. And come back home, fantasize about having a business one day, eat my dinner. And in my dinner also, I used to eat so much junk. Like I never ate what my mom made. I used to tell my mom, no, like make pasta today or make Maggie today or make, these noodles, that soup or whatever. I don't want to eat what you made. And then I used to get on at 11 p.m. or so, sit down and start watching YouTube and don't stop until 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. I know you might be struggling with your sleeping schedule, but I don't think so. That many of you who are watching, or maybe any of you who are watching, have a sleeping schedule as worse as I used to have it. And that is why when my eyes open and I figured out that I cannot live my life like this and I have to change, I decided to change. I decided to try. I decided to attempt to get a new sleeping schedule. And you know what I did? I did try. And I only just tried. I tried to get a new sleeping schedule. I tried waking up early. I tried going to sleep early, but nothing worked. It was all as it was. I couldn't wake up early or I couldn't go to sleep in the night early. There's one way with which I did fix my sleeping schedule at that time. But then in 2021, my sleeping schedule again suffered. This time I didn't have it as bad as it was previously, but I still was waking up in the afternoon, let's say 12 p.m. or 1 p.m., around that time, and couldn't go to sleep until 2 a.m., 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I decided to, change again. Like I decided to, I need to improve. I need to change my sleeping schedule right now. But then I struggled again. I struggled. So previously in 2020, when my sleeping schedule was waking up at 3 or 4 p.m., I struggled for months. But this time I struggled only for weeks. First time I did, I used another method, and the second time I used a different method. So for you, any method can work. It depends on you. You can try both of them. And let me state the first one. The first method is wake up by force, basically. So what is wake up by force? By the name, you can tell me. This worked for me in 2020. So most of us try to do this only. Most of us know this method. Yeah, like just set the alarm and just wake up, and yeah, that's all. That's what we decide to do, and it fails. We don't wake up because whenever we sleep at in the night at maybe 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and we decide to wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., and after we stop the alarm, we have these thoughts like, but I'm too tired, but I will not be able to do work today. I have this today, I have that today. Let's just leave. Let's just do it from tomorrow and all and all and all and all and all. That is what we do, right? Well, that is what we don't have to do, okay? But why does that happen? Simply because it is uncomfortable. Simply because you know that you're going to have a headache for the whole day. But you don't realize that the amount of time you have wasted by doing just this, by trying just this method, is too much. Then how did it work for me? How did it work for me? So I one day just sat down, looked into myself, and told myself that I have wasted months. Like I wasted months doing this single fucking method and it's not working, and I'm making the same excuses and it's working every time for my mind to not have me wake up early. So I decided that no excuse, no talking. I will set an alarm of not 8 a.m., not 9 a.m., not 10 a.m., not 11 a.m., of 12 p.m. I'll set an alarm of 12 p.m. I guess 5 hours ahead of my sleeping time or 6 hours ahead of my sleeping time. I will set an alarm of 12 p.m. and I won't have any excuses. I won't even talk to my mind. I will just wake up and brush my teeth and then sit down. And if I don't have anything to do, I will watch YouTube videos. But I will wake up. I will wake up and stay awake till night. And that I will do until I am sleeping earlier. That is what you need to do. If you are doing this method and it's not working because you are making excuses, just set an alarm and say to yourself, no matter what happens, no matter whatever happens, no matter if you have a meeting tomorrow, important meeting, no matter if you have to perform in a like with your friends in a competition tomorrow or whatever, you have to go somewhere tomorrow, whatever. Just set an alarm of 5-6 hours ahead of your sleeping time right now. Let's say if it's 3 a.m., you cannot set an alarm for 6 a.m. Okay? At least 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Set an alarm of 8 a.m. Let's say if you usually sleep around 3 a.m., you set an alarm of 8 a.m. And what you do is you wake up, you decide that I'm going to wake up without even talking to my mind. I'm going to go out, freshen up, and brush my teeth and sit down. Or maybe go for a walk, or maybe do something. Like just do something. Just keep your mind busy for the whole day. And don't sleep, don't have an afternoon nap, don't even try to sleep. Just stay awake. Do this for 3 days. And I promise on the fourth day, you will be sleeping earlier than you were sleeping before. Maybe 3 hours or 4 hours earlier, you will be sleeping. And this worked for me. Like in just 4 days. I know it sounds a lot to have a headache for 3 days. Well, the first day you won't have an headache. Second day you might. And the third day you will. And the fourth day you will, like on the night of the third day, you will have enough sleepiness to sleep at the time, like maybe you desire, or like 3 hours before or 2 hours before when you were sleeping, right? But then you're like, but even if I do that, I don't want to wake up at 8 a.m. Like I want to wake up at 6 a.m. Well, yeah, first wake up at 8 a.m. First do that. First try to achieve that. Then go back. So, for example, in 4 days you did really good. You woke up at 8 a.m. like on the fourth day. Do that for 1 week, 1 whole week, yes. Then put it 1 hour before. Put it at 7 a.m. Try that method again. Whenever you like feel like falling asleep, wake up at 7 a.m. Do this for 3 days, and on the fourth day you'll be fine with waking up at 7 a.m. Then do that for 1 week. Then go to your desired time, just like that. And yes, you might be thinking that this will take a lot of time. I don't have that much time. I need to fix my life from tomorrow. I have promised myself. But you have been saying this for the past year and you have not done anything. You have wasted 1 whole year and you're saying that 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks is a long time. Just do it. And I have another method which worked for me in 2022 when I fell down again. And that method is to sleep by force. So, what is that? Well, it is as it sounds. Like if you go to sleep at 3 a.m., we will try to sleep by force at 12 a.m. That is what we do. And this worked for me when, yes, my sleeping schedule was not that bad and I had to like fix it. This worked for me in 2022, right? To go to sleep by force. So for some of you, it will be better to use this method. For many of you, okay? If you don't have a productive day, if you're someone who's lazy like me and don't do much in the day and who's, just roams around and goes out and does not do any fucking work, but desires to do some work to after waking up in the morning or something like that. I hope it makes sense. Yeah. So for many of you, this method will work better than the other one, and for many of you, the other method will work better than this one. Okay. But there is a bonus method at the end, and just stick around to listen to that. So what is this? So we have watched many videos on this. I think you have. You must have, right? You know that what other YouTubers tell you that just to set the right atmosphere, have a hot shower before, drink some tea maybe or whatever they tell you. I don't know. Okay, but they basically tell you to set the right atmosphere, to light up the yellow light in your room and all, and all, just read before the time and all, and you will fall asleep. People tell you to do that, but I'm not here to tell you that, okay? Because I know that does not work for most of us. Okay, it does not. It simply does not work for most of us. Okay, you can't just do that and tell your mind to sleep. Well, it does not fully work. But there is one thing that you can add to this, the real method, which I know works, which I have done. Okay, it does work, I promise. If you pair that with this, with setting the right atmosphere, first let me clear what setting the right atmosphere is for those who have not watched other videos on this. Take a hot shower 1 hour before, read or stop watching screens, calm your mind, do calming activities, don't do anything like, don't listen to hip hop music, listen to smooth, soothing music, right? Drink some hot milk, and yeah, that's all basically. Dim the lights and lay down, and yeah, like 30 minutes before that time, that is what you need to do. But there is one thing, add this thing, and you might fall asleep. This is the method which will work for you. It worked for me, you know. And that is when you wake up, don't stop. What does that mean? Just work, 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 work. After you wake up, do a lot of work so that you're tired by the time you want to go to sleep. You're so tired that you can't help but to sleep. But I don't have any work to do, or I can do my work in the morning only. Why the fuck do you not have any work to do? Are you even a human being? Wake up, go for a walk, go for a run. If you only work, if you already work out, go do 2 workouts, man. Why does it matter? Go for a walk, go for a run. Like, tire your body, tire your mind. Read, debate, play chess, learn something new, learn a music instrument. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever that comes into your mind, just do that work. Don't watch reels, okay? Or YouTube videos, or do anything which you call fun. Don't do anything like that. It's not fun, okay? It is stimulation. I have talked about that in previous video, by the way. You can watch that. So yeah, like, wake up, do the work, like do some work, do something, like tire your mind till the time. So for example, if you right now wake up at 12 p.m., just like I used to in 2022, and you go to sleep at say whatever, like 2 a.m., and you want to sleep at 12 a.m. and you want to wake up at 8 a.m. Okay, just wake up whenever you wake up, like at 12 p.m. After you wake up, just go for a run, go for a walk, even if it is cold outside. I don't care. Okay, do write a journal, like write a book, fucking like journal, right? Write, do some schoolwork or do some college work or just study. If you don't like to, you just have to be uncomfortable. Work, 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 work. Tire your mind till 12 a.m. Let's say, and do all of that atmosphere work. I didn't do that, by the way. I just dimmed my lights and just lay down and go to sleep. You know. Yeah, but in one thing is very important in the atmosphere stuff is to don't do any high stimulating activity and calm your mind at least like 30 minutes before 12 a.m. Let's say. Yeah. So now, bonus. Bonus. It's time for the bonus stuff. Bonus is simply to do both. Okay. Don't do a single method, just to do both. And I believe if you do both, you don't need like 1 week before the 4 days, right? Like, so when I said in the first method that when you are waking up at 8 a.m. on the fourth day, stay like that for 1 week, and then go for 7 a.m., then 1 week, then 6 a.m. Right? That is what I said. And I don't think so. If you need that, you should do both of them. Okay, I think you can do it simply in maybe 1 week. In a single week, you will be waking up at your desired time and going to sleep at your desired time. Okay, if you really, really desire that, and it is really, and you really, really intend to, and you really, really want to. Okay, that's wake up 6 hours after your sleeping time, whatever it is, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever it is, 5 to 6 hours. Okay, 5 hours is also enough, but not less than 5 hours. Okay, work, work, work. Tire your mind for the whole fucking day, and it will be a very long day. Go to sleep at your desired time. And for some people, what happens? I've seen this happening, that they intend to, let's say, sleep at 10 p.m. Okay, then they want to wake up at 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 a.m. But they go to sleep at 2 a.m. Okay, so for 2 a.m., I told you the rule to set it 5 hours or 6 hours ahead. And what they do, they do that. And they are doing this, they are doing both of the methods. And what they do is they set the alarm to 6 hours ahead of 2 a.m. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 8 a.m., they wake up at 8 a.m., they do the fucking hard work. And then they're sleepy. Not at 12 a.m., they're sleepy at 10 p.m. And on the next day, just the next day, they're waking up at 7 a.m. before even their like alarm. And in just 4 days, they go from sleeping at 4 a.m. to waking up at 5 a.m. in just 4 days by doing both of those methods. So what you do to sum it all up again, put an alarm 5 hours ahead or 6 hours ahead of your sleeping time. Wake up. Just wake up. Don't listen to your mind. Don't debate your mind. Don't do anything of that. Just wake up, freshen up, brush your teeth, and do the work for the whole day. Get tired. And before your desired time, set the atmosphere and attempt to sleep. Even if you can't, you will sleep in 1 hour or like 1 or 2 hours before the time you previously used to sleep. That will happen. Your body just can't stay awake. It needs rest. Okay, just like our phone needs charging after its battery is down. The same way, our body needs rest. It needs to. It needs energy to digest. It needs energy to stay alive, to breathe, to do all of those processes and all of the work tomorrow again also, which you did today. Just do that, and you will have a fixed sleeping schedule.